So today is day 4 using the Limecrime Venus 1 palette. So today I wanted to come at you with something that is sort of unexpected for this palette, which is more of a cool toned eye. I definitely look at this palette and think warm tones. I don't actually look at this palette and go, oh, maybe I'm actually able to create more of a cool tone look, which is something I definitely wanted to do on the lid. So if you guys want to know how to do it, then just stay tuned and here's the tutorial. Okay, so the shadows that I'm going to be using today, I'm going to be using Aura as well as a little bit of Icon, and then underneath the eye I used a little bit of Creation. And then for brushes, just 3 brushes. I'm using a big fluffy brush for all over the lid. I'm using sort of a rounded, not like a 217, but sort of a rounded fluffy brush for in the crease, and then a smaller little shader brush for underneath the eye. Okay, so to start off, I'm just taking the big giant fluffy brush. You can use whichever one you want. This is just going to apply the lightest shade just all over the lid. This is Aura. And I'm just going to literally just apply that right on the crease all the way up to the brow bone. Taking sort of the edge of the brush and just kind of working it in as an inner corner highlight as well. Super simple. So then the next thing I'm doing is I'm going into Icon, which is the dark brown, just picking up a little bit of that shade on the brush. Be sure to dust it off. And then I'm just kind of lightly working that right into sort of the outer corner as well as slightly into my crease. And because we put that shimmery shade, this is actually not going to necessarily apply as a matte, and so it kind of just makes it sort of a shimmery eyeshadow as well. I really like that look, but you could always, if you wanted more of a matte outer crease, you could do the matte color first and then go in with the shimmer like on the lid and that kind of thing. And then just for underneath the eye, I'm taking a little bit of Creation, and this is just going to get applied right underneath my bottom lashes. And then using what color is left on the brush that we use for the lid, I'm just going to take that and blend that color out. So very simple, can be done very quickly. And then the final part for this look is just to do a line of eyeliner. You can do a gel, you can do a liquid, you can do like a felt tip or a brush. I just happen to use this one from Sigma. I have it and I quite like it. It's just a little like line ace. It actually has a brush. I'm finding this a lot more easy than a felt tip lately, which is strange because I never liked brush liners before, but I actually don't mind this one. Also for mascara, I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational one. I don't like this. I've just used it for a couple weeks now and it's not my favorite, so I think I'm gonna actually go to Sephora and get like my $32 one. Because I don't like this. It's kind of trash if you ask me. Kind of a look that I would wear to like a holiday party, and so typically I wear something like this with false eyelashes. The ones that I'm using are House of Lashes Boudoir, which are these ones right here. So this is what the final eye looks like. Please ignore the inside liner on this side. For some reason I can have great eyelash days for like a month, and then there's just that one day where like you can't apply eyelashes worth shit. So I of course decided to apply eyelashes with black eyelash glue. Really bad time if you're having a bad eyelash day. Went in and went blah and like tried to cover it up, so that's why it looks like ass. Alright, moving on. Okay, so then for the face, I do have a little bit of contour blush on already. My contour is NYX Taupe Blush. So then for highlight, I'm just going to apply a little bit of Aura right on the cheekbones. Just a little bit of that. And then for lips, I decided to do a blue, just because it's literally so dark and so gross and rainy and cloudy and blah outside that, you know, I don't typically do sort of cool toned makeup, which is what I kind of feel like the eye, minus the under part, I feel like the eye kind of turned out more cool toned. I don't normally wear those looks, but in the winter, I feel like being depressed and wearing cool tone. So I'm kind of just pulling in my blue blahness and I'm putting on Limecrime's Peacock Velveteen. I don't wear this very often, so I figured I'd throw this on, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then come back. Alright, so then with the lips applied, this is the final look. I think it's kind of neat to do a look with this palette that isn't really focused around the reds. I feel like mixing Aura and Icon together almost makes like a silvery brown in the crease, which is something that I definitely didn't think that this palette could do for me, you know? But I typically will do sort of an all-over wash of like a champagne-y kind of light color, and then go in the crease with a little bit of brown, put on a black eyeliner, and sort of call it a day. I used to do an eye look like this with red lips, and that used to be kind of like my staple going out look. I did that shit all the time. So hopefully you guys like it. Let me know anything down in the comments below. Also, I love talking to people about where they're from and what their weather is like, so please inform me about what your weather's like where you are. Right now in Canada, it's kind of shitty. It's just kind of like rainy and dark and blah, and so I'm kind of just sitting in my house like Because there's just been no sun outside for the last like week and a half, and I'm feeling it. Like I always get seasonal depression, and so like I'm like, come on, like bring me some sun please. I need some like vitamin D on my face. But yeah, I always love discussing weather where other people are. And so yeah, leave me any comments down below. Hopefully you guys like this look, and then stay tuned tomorrow for day 5. It'll be my final look using this palette, and then my review will be up on Saturday as well. So I hope everyone's doing good, and I'll talk to all you soon. Bye.